Okay, hello mga kaguro, welcome back. So sa video ito ay ita-try ko na maano talaga yung step by step na pag-fill out ng twins. So again, thank you for Miss Nelly Kim for this. Siya talagang nag-screenshot ito at nag-post nito sa featured post ng ating Facebook group. So wag niyo pong kalimutan mag-join sa Facebook group na yun. That Facebook group has lots of information that's going to help you to start your teaching process dito sa Canada kung paano. Okay? So, I'm gonna post the link in the comment section for our Facebook group and the link for the twins so that you can just click it right away. So again, so this is now the Teacher Workforce Information System, which is the twins. So dito na po kayo sa page na ito, mag-apply ng certification ninyo. So yung link na yan, ang needed nyo. So mag-sign up po muna para makagawa ng account bago makapagsimulang mag-apply. So now, below, so you can sign in with your Google. Ako, nagsisign in lang ako sa Google para diretso na ba? I'm not going to make an email, a password. So it's like connected to my email address already. So kung may account na, mag-sign in na po kayo. Kung wala pa, i-click nyo ang sign me up or sign up. Okay? So after that, ay ma-route kayo sa page na to. Did you see that? So secure login. So enable, may secure login sila na pwede naman hindi gawin. So pwedeng click nyo lang ang continue para di na rin hassle. Pwede nyo rin gawin yon. Okay? And then you can, so you'll be routed to this page already. So it says here, apply to teach, enroll. So click apply to teach in that page. Okay, so in this page, after nyo ma-click yung apply to teach, ito na yung step 1, which is your contact information. So contact information po ang nandito, kaya ilagay nyo po ang contact details ninyo at i-double check. So your given name, surname, your previous legal name, if na-married kayo. And then, di ba, yung mga TOR natin is nakapangalan pa or it's under our like single name. So need nyo din i-put doon yung married name nyo na. Kasi at the end, mag-upload din naman tayo ng marriage certificate to prove na na-change yung name natin. Then, below, ilagay nyo po ang address niyo. Pwede rin naman po ang address sa Pinas, pero dapat at least may work permit kang hawak. Sabi dito, no sense din po na gamitin yung address niyo sa Pinas kung nasa loob na din kayo ng Canada. So with mine, I use my US address that time kasi nasa US ako nun. Okay? Okay, step 2, ito na yung teaching preparation nyo. Okay? So, teaching preparation, no po kung first time nyo po lang mag-apply sa Alberta for a teaching certificate. So have you previously held an Alberta Teaching Certificate? No. Have you ever previously had your credential assessed for Alberta Teaching Authority? No po ang sagot sa next question. Otherwise, yes po kung may nauna na kayong application na Alberta at itutuloy nyo na lang din kung hindi nyo pa natapos. So now below is the Teacher Preparation Program section. So dito nyo na po ilalagay ang school kung saan kayo nag-aral para maging teacher sa Pilipinas. So yun. May ibang institution na si-search. Kung hindi naman na-search, click other. Ilagay nyo lang ang name ng institution nyo. Okay, so full-time, part-time, credentials earned, anong name ng credential, yung mga ganong mga details. Okay, so under ng institution name, makikita nyo po rito ang options ng mga schools. Kung wala po rito ang school nyo, piliin nyo ang other. That's what I'm talking about, right? So sa credentials earned naman, maraming pagpipilian dito sa options na hanapin, pero ang mga degree nyo. So ilagay nyo po lang as other kung hindi nyo mahanap yung degree nyo. But I think mahanap nyo kasi di ba may Bachelor of Education in Elementary, Secondary, di ba? So, meron yan. So, itong section na ito, kung mag-DIY lang po kayo, kahit wag nyo na pong sagutan ito para hindi na rin po kayo makaproblema in the future about sa access, privacy, and security ng details nyo. Kasi ito ay sa mga third party kung nagpapahelp ka ng maybe consultant or somebody, diba? So, yun yung section niyan, pero hindi ko na inano yan kasi nag-DIY lang ako. So, dyan naman, voluntary First Nation, Métis, and Inuit self-identification. Dito po, nakalagay ang birth details nyo. Huwag nyo na po sagutan ang voluntary First Nation dahil di naman po tayo indigenous people ng Canada. So, sa section na ito, may makikita din kayong citizenship section. I think before ito ng step 2, I'm so sorry. I was confused with my screenshots. But, sa citizenship section, dito po makikita na may hanapin silang citizenship section kaya hindi nyo po ma-apply ang Alberta certificate kung di po kayo at least work permit holder. So, ito po mga options under citizenship section. Nandyan. Yung nasa screen. Subukan nyo po rin ilagay ang others or kahit ang study permit kung inside kayo, nasa loob kayo ng Canada. So, kung wala naman, at wala pa rin din kayong work permit, so just choose other or unknown muna. So, ito pong katuloy ng previous image para sa Teacher Preparation Program section. Diba? So, yun yung type of credential earned, if not listed above. Your credential earned, anong year at month. So, please look at your diploma para ano po talaga, mag-match yung information dyan sa diploma nyo at sa mga transcript of records. Okay, so ito po ang bottom part ng page about sa teacher certification program din. Okay, CITES Bridging Program, no. Alright, so program of service. So in service, ang pipiliin nyo lang po ito kung ang teacher education program nyo ay nakuha nyo during your employment sa district at i-recommend ka ng employer sa province or state. But most of us ay pre-service naman po natin nakuha yung ating teacher preparation program. Diba? Pre-service. Then supervised teaching. So tatanungin din kayo about your practice teaching. Kung ilang weeks, ilang hours per week. Ganun. So, ilagay niyo po ang details ninyo dito. So, secondary education, post-secondary education. So, yun yung bachelor at master's din. Or doctorate niyo if meron. So, i-mail niyo po ang inyong high school diploma na notarized. Dapat colored yung diploma. Colored scanned copy of your diploma na notarized siya na i-mail nyo. Di ba nabanggit ko sa previous video yung mailing address nila? So, doon na nyo ipapadala yon. So, in my case, at ito rin, na ano ni Ms. Nelly na may Form 137, yes, this is very true. Naabutan ko pa to noong 2024 na nag-process ako kasi hinahanap nila yung Form 137 ng high school at yung diploma mo. So, yun. Inano ko talaga. Well, yung Form 137 ko, nasa, ano na siya nasa likod na siya ng transcript of record natin sa college. So, yun yung pinasa ko. Pero, I think ngayon sa updated nila, hindi na nila hinahanap yung Form 137, yung diploma na lang, which is good. Okay, so next po dyan ay yung method of program delivery. So, maliban po nung nag-pandemic kayo, kahit po online program ang nangyari sa inyo nung time na yon. So, considered. But most of us ay on campus din naman, di ba? Then, sa step 4 below is your teacher certification and experience. So, ilagay niyo po dito yung details ng teacher, kung may mga certification kayo, like sa atin, mostly my teaching license na tayo sa Philippines, at kung nag-J1 ka sa US, so ilagay niyo doon lahat. At ang experience, kasi hihingi sila ng statement of professional standing sa PRC sa Philippines at sa licensing body doon sa US or sa country na kung nasaan ka ngayon. So, dyan sa taas, ilagay niyo yung teaching experience niyo mula sa present. Okay, this is chronological order. And then, i-check niyo yung self-declaration. After that, then below, ilagay nyo rin ang country kung saan kayo nagturo sa portion na ito. Lahat ng experiences and all before clicking the self-declaration. So, for example, dyan is country Philippines. So, wala po ang PRC sa list na ito, kaya piliin nyo lang ang other. So, kung may iba po kayong certificate mula sa ibang provinces or territories sa Canada, click yes. Otherwise, click nyo lang po ang no para makaproceed na kayo. So, yan. So, yan. Self-disclosure information. So, yan yun. So, kung wala naman, click nyo lang po yung no. So, next question, have you ever been asked by a teacher preparation institution to withdraw from a teacher education program? So, no naman po kung hindi. Okay? And then, no lang po ang sagot kung hindi rin applicable sa inyo ang mga tanong sa portion na ito. So, just read all the questions here and then click no if not applicable, click no again if it's not applicable. So, yung mga about employment, if na-kick out ba, na-terminate ba, yung mga ganun. So, just read it and then just answer no if it's not applicable to you. So, sa portion ito, kung wala naman po kayong kahit anong naging case sa NBI or kahit sa BI, sa Pinas, no lang naman po ang sagot nyo dyan. Ganun din po sa mga ibang lugar din na no ang sagot kung hindi applicable. So, dito din, no po kung hindi applicable ang question sa inyo. Okay? At then, click nyo lang po ang next button kung tapos na at na-double check nyo na po ang details nyo. So, alam naman po natin hindi nyo binabasa ang mga ganitong sections. Kaya proceed po sa baba ng page. Yung tawag. But, basahin natin if, in case. Just a quick read lang. So, ito na. Click nyo po ang yes sa portion na I declare, blah, blah, blah. Then, click submit para matapos na po kayo sa application nyo. So, now below, you can see it says application submission success. Okay? Pwede nyo po i-download ang PDF copy nyo, pwede rin hindi. Kung napansin nyo po na may errors sa sinubmit nyo, mag-send kayo ng letter sa binigay nilang address para makorrect ang details. And also, did you see that there's a reference number? Please write it down. You need that reference number po talaga. Okay? So, click proceed to payment para po makapagbayad na at ma-access na rin ng Alberta certification ang papers nyo. Okay? At then, kung okay na po lahat ng details nyo, click pay now at ipapadala na kayo sa payment sections ng Twins. Okay, so ito po yung sample na salary nila, effective September 1, 2023. But it's already updated. So, you can just search it. It's public. You can see it. So, last 2023, ito po yung salary schedule nila. So, years of teacher experience. So, ito yan. 10 years na talaga. Kahit may 20 years ka na. So, yun nga. So, kahit na 20 years yung experience mo, yung maximum lang is 10 years. Okay? Then, yung years of post-secondary education, tinatawag na nila itong TQS 4, 5, 6. So, years of education po yan. I-assess din nila yan. So, depende. So, for example, you have 10 years of teaching experience at then nasa TQS 6 din yung... So, yun nga, i-assess nila yon, diba? Kung ilan yung years of education nyo. So, kung TQS 6 ka, and then you have 10 years or more experience, then you will have 105,173 Canadian dollar annually. So, yan. And for the evidence of language proficiency for Alberta teacher certification, you can take TOEFL IBT, in which the scoring, you should have a total score of 97 with a minimum score of 27 in speaking, 24 in writing, 23 in listening and reading categories. And then if IELTS academic naman yung ito-take mo, dapat may 6.5 ka at least in writing. And for listening and reading, you should have 7 in those 3 and in speaking too. But for me, I just submitted Certificate of English as medium of instruction from my university at tinanggap naman nila. So I didn't take TOEFL IBT or IELTS academic to process my teaching license. Okay, I hope it helps and good luck and God bless to your application here in Canada